Life isn't easy for anyone, but the difference between those who rise and those who fall lies in one thing: the way they respond to life's challenges. Your personality is what remains when everything else is stripped away. A powerful personality is like a mountain. Storms come and go, but it stands tall and unmoved. And to build that strength within, there are 5 essential pillars, 5 ways that can transform who you are from the inside out.
1. Self-awareness. The journey within. Everything begins with knowing yourself. It sounds simple, but most people spend their whole lives trying to understand others while never truly understanding themselves. Self-awareness means having the courage to face your truth. It means looking in the mirror without filters, without pretending, and asking, who am I? What do I want? What am I afraid of? And who do I really want to become? Many people wear masks to be accepted, to be liked, to fit in. But deep inside, they feel empty because they've lost touch with their real selves. Self-awareness is not about changing who you are to please the world. It's about discovering the strength and peace that already exist within you. It requires silence, solitude, reflection. It asks you to spend time alone, not as punishment, but as a sacred space for growth. When you truly know yourself, your values, your triggers, your dreams, no one can manipulate or define you anymore. You become centered, calm, and unshakable.
2. Taking responsibility. Escaping the victim mindset. One of the greatest signs of maturity is realizing that no one else is responsible for your life but you. So many people spend years blaming others: their parents, society, the economy, the government, luck. But blame is a cage that keeps you powerless. The moment you say, I am responsible for my choices, my attitude, and my growth, you take back your power. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means understanding that while you can't control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond. When you stop saying, why did this happen to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? You shift from victim to creator. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes fuel. And that's when your personality begins to grow roots. Deep, strong, and unshakable.
3. Self-discipline, the quiet force of power. Discipline is not about punishment. It's about freedom. Without discipline, you become a slave to your emotions, your moods, and your impulses. You do what feels good in the moment and wonder why your life doesn't change. But disciplined people, they act not because they feel like it, but because they made a commitment. They wake up when they don't want to. They show up when it's hard. They do what's right, not what's easy. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you resist the temptation to quit, you strengthen your inner willpower. Discipline is self-respect in action. When you follow through on your words, your subconscious learns to trust you. You stop doubting yourself because deep down you know, I will do what I say I'll do. Success is not built on massive leaps. It's built on small, consistent steps taken every day. That's how champions are made.
4.
Resilience, finding strength in hardship. No one becomes powerful in comfort. The greatest versions of ourselves are forged in fire, in loss, in failure, in disappointment. Resilience is not about pretending everything is fine. It's about standing up one more time than you fall. Every struggle you faced, every heartbreak, every rejection, they weren't there to destroy you. They were preparing you. Resilient people don't see pain as punishment. They see it as preparation. They understand that sometimes life breaks you down only to rebuild you stronger and wiser. Think of Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Or J.K. Rowling, rejected by publishers again and again before Harry Potter changed the world. The difference was not luck, it was persistence. When you keep going despite fear, despite exhaustion, despite doubt, that's when true strength is born. Pain refines you. It teaches you patience, humility, and courage. And it shapes a personality that nothing in the world can defeat.
5. Respect, the balance between kindness and strength. A powerful personality is not cold, cruel, or arrogant. It's calm, kind, and firm. Respect begins with how you treat yourself. The way you speak to yourself when you fail. The way you forgive yourself when you make mistakes. The way you protect your peace and energy. That's real respect. Self-respect means having boundaries. It means saying no when something goes against your values, even if everyone else says it's fine. And when you respect others, even when they disagree with you, it shows emotional intelligence and maturity. You don't need to shout to be powerful. You don't need to dominate to be respected. True power is silent, steady, and grounded. Respectful people don't seek validation. Their confidence comes from within, and their presence speaks louder than words.
Building a strong personality doesn't happen overnight. It's a lifelong journey, shaped by challenges, heartbreaks, and lessons learned through time. Every struggle you face is sculpting you into someone stronger. Every moment of pain carries a hidden gift, the chance to grow. So don't run from your challenges. Embrace them. They are shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Remember, true power doesn't come from shouting, proving, or pretending. It comes from calm confidence, deep self-awareness, and quiet persistence. You are stronger than you think. Keep going, and let the world see the most authentic, powerful version of you.